Hello, my name is Adam Pendleton. I'm the corridor coordinator for Appalachian Harvest and the assistant manager. Appalachian Harvest is a food hub that was started in 2000. We're currently in Duffield, Virginia. It started off in Stickleyville. Our main goal is to help smaller farmers have access to large-scale markets. We'll work with larger growers as well as smaller growers. Larger growers will have several hundred boxes, which helps move our tractor and trailers down the road. But it gives the smaller growers that's just an acre or 2 acres the ability to still access large wholesale buyers that they wouldn't have the ability to otherwise. Appalachian Harvest gives farmers that are new or beginning or wanting to expand the ability to have a different option than anything else out there, to be able to have the opportunity to generate enough income to potentially make a living off of their small plot of land and not have to work off the farm. It's really beneficial to multiple growers and gives a lot of people opportunity that they wouldn't have otherwise to be able to live and just farm. Appalachian Harvest provides all services really needed when it comes to growing produce, from field support to gap classes. If you're organic, they help with hands-on with the organic inspection, grading training, storage, and then of course the shipping to get the product to the buyers. Appalachian Harvest buyers mostly consist of large retail buyers, some repackers, but mostly large grocery chains. Appalachian Harvest growers consist of a large portion of conventional growers, probably around 2/3, and the remainder being organic. Most of our organic growers are quite a bit smaller scale, under 5 acres on average. And the reason that these smaller growers tend to go that direction is because of the difference in price point. They don't have the labor force or the land or whatever resource it might be to put out multiple acres, so they have to go with the premium price on the crops. Appalachian Harvest has gave farmers that lost tobacco contracts back several years ago the ability to have another alternative to turn to and put that plowable land into crops that can still generate good income. And in my opinion, without Appalachian Harvest here, I think a lot of land would end up being sold because of cattle prices being the way they've been the past few years. It's just really hard to make ends meet in this area if you're a full-time farmer just on cattle income. Appalachian Harvest has gave a grower ability when he was in a bind and about to lose the farm because of pricing and the way he was treated with other markets that he was serving. The ability to have fair pricing and a consistent market to be able to keep him in business and not lose his family farm, and provide a better way of life for him, his wife, and their children. Personally, I feel like what we do here at Appalachian Harvest is important because it's a dying art in this area. There's not a lot of people farming and gardening like there used to be. And I think still on average the age of our farmers is rather old in the U.S. And we do have a good group of younger farmers here to hopefully keep things going in the future and be able to feed this country without having to outsource any more product than we already are. It's just, there's so much opportunity through Appalachian Harvest to be able to get a good shot at starting without having to invest so much upfront cost and thousands and thousands of dollars in trucking and storage and overhead. Appalachian Harvest takes that out of the equation and can let you start with minimal input. Appalachian Harvest is all about the farmer being successful. We do that by standing by their side from the first day they come to us about it and attending gap trainings, certifications. We go on the farm with them on those days. We do mock inspections. We'll go out and look at their crops, help them manage pest, disease, whatever issues they're having. Production planning, we're by their side all the way through from putting the seed in the ground to making sure it gets sold and goes out. If you feel this work is important to the community and farmers and everybody in the area that's been supported by this, whether they're eating the product or it's the farmer that's making a living off of it or the family that's eating it, we would be extremely blessed if you would be willing to invest their cause here at Appalachian Harvest.